and welcome back to another video. I am finally doing a build that I was waiting for some reason for so long. I think I was gathering inspiration from like all different sources all over the internet. Now I'm finally ready to show you my gorgeous build that I'm actually so proud of. It is of course a growing together build using as many of the items from the pack as possible, and also that triangular window, the godsend from the Sims gods. It was literally all inspired by that window and slightly inspired by a build that Deligracy did for this pack. She actually has a build in this world in San Sequoia, which I'm obsessed with, and I loved the way it felt so cluttered and lived in and kind of homely and warm and cozy, like a lovely family would move into this house. So I have created a 2-bedroom house which has obviously a double bedroom for the parents and then a small little single bed for their child. So I kind of imagined myself, so I kind of made this room for, I guess, a little girl. So I imagined what my life would have been like if maybe me and my parents lived in a house like this, what I would like my bedroom to look like, and just kind of feel as homely and warm and kind of like dream house vibes in a sense, because I would love a house like this, but a house like this that's a mixture of like traditional and also contemporary. That is kind of like my dream home, and I have been realizing it the more and more I played and the more I was building this house. I was like, wow, am I actually dreaming of this, or is this real life? But I'm just showing you in this build kind of a lot of the ups and downs of my building career. I'm on this journey to teach myself how to be like the best builder, just like Deligracy is. See her build and then compare it to mine. I struggled so much creating this build, whereas when I watch her do it, it's like effortless. But I wanted to leave a lot of those bits in, all the struggles, all the kind of bits that I'm struggling with, even like just there, maybe you're watching right now, I don't know how to make that room be a room. So little bits like that maybe I forget during building, that then I realize as I'm making those mistakes. So I kind of wanted to show you them as well, because I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people like to feel like maybe they're not the only ones that are kind of slightly struggling with building. And I'm definitely struggling with my builds. I'm just using as many of the growing together items. So the wallpapers that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Then we have obviously like the doors and the windows, which are just in my dreams. They're like the nicest windows and doors I think I've ever seen in a pack. And the Sims have so many packs, and my favorite ones were the eco lifestyle ones with like the big like kind of windows, more contemporary vibes. But for some reason with the growing together pack, they managed to combine like modern with traditional. So like a family home that wanted to renovate their house a little bit when their child was born. Such kind of real aesthetic, and a lot of homes like that would be kind of around where I live, I guess, where it's maybe an extension. So a half the house is traditional and the other half would be, you know, a modern extension with like these massive square blocky windows. So yeah, I felt that was really like close to home, I guess. I don't know, that house is obviously still very fancy, and I don't live near fancy homes like this. Don't get me wrong, I live in like a very standard house, but I don't know, I just really enjoyed creating this house, and it took me a little bit of time to build this because obviously the pack has been out for a good while now, so I'm very late to the game. But I think I was actually gathering inspiration from everywhere, and I was, I guess, playing with the pack and seeing the items before, you know, rushing in to create a build, because I don't create builds like that often for my YouTube, so I wanted this one to be very special. So I'm just showing you all the little details. We're now going to be moving into the inside of the house, and honestly the build and buy objects as well in this pack are just so lovely and so polished. I feel with every new pack coming out, I feel like the Sims are getting better and better at like giving us really good quality items that almost feel like CC at times, you know, like that kind of way. But I do really love pretty much all of the items that come with this pack. There is a lot of them that are obviously like for children, which I don't really play much with, like infants, toddlers and children. I'm gonna do it now because of the pack, and I paid €40 for the pack, and obviously the infants update. I have been playing a lot with infants, but I never really create families with kids. I guess I'm not really the biggest fan of children. I don't know, this is really mean to say, but anyway, this pack is really kind of changing my perspective of it in The Sims, and I think it's nice and it's very wholesome. So there is quite a lot of objects for children, for I guess for kids mainly, like the children's stage and obviously infant stage. So I'm just showing you here a little bit how I am furnishing the kind of main living area, because I found that with homes like that, especially the more refurbished ones, they would knock down walls and make everything open plan living from left to right. So that's kind of what I did in this house. I wanted everything to feel open, like you're coming into the space and everything is just flowing. I'm not very good with the layouts of homes, you know, with showing how much room should be in a bathroom or whatever, but this bathroom is very awkward is what I'm trying to get at here. But I kind of wanted to leave it like that, because not many bathrooms in real life are these grand beautiful bathrooms where everything is thought out. A lot of them are small little cavities of the house, I guess, where it isn't the most functional, and you might be like opening the door and it's almost touching off the toilet, and that doesn't really, you know, matter that it's not like a spacious bathroom. It still serves as a bathroom. So I left that bathroom as very small as possible, and I did tuck in the toilet and the sink into the very corner, but it still in real life would be functional and we would say nothing about it. But because it's The Sims, we feel the need to create these grand walk-in bathrooms. So we've skipped on a little bit and I'm just doing the finishing touches here, because this would actually take 70 years if I showed you everything, but I'm just showing it to you a little bit slowed down. All the finishing touches. I obviously forgot the fireplace. I knew I wanted the fireplace and I forgot it, so I am tossing it in here. So I just wanted to show you in more real time my thought process behind moving things around, because I actually find that very interesting. Especially when I watch like Deligracy or James Turner, they are my favorites. When I watch them build, I like to see their thought process, to see what their first option was, what their second option was, and then maybe it all changed again. But I like to see those options and like variations of the way the objects can be, because sometimes I'm just very much stuck in a rut of placing things the exact same way. So it's nice to see the thought process behind something like that. So I am adding some finishing touches, finishing off with the lights, just to make sure that the house is fully livable and functional. I might use this house for my let's play that I'm playing at the moment. So it's my growing together let's play. So I was kind of hoping to maybe use this house for that, but now I'm thinking there is only one bedroom and we have a lot more kids, so I don't know. I just really wanted to create this build and show you just the extensive amount of beautiful homeliness that you can create with this pack. It's everything I actually wanted in a pack. It's weird to say that, but I am actually obsessed with pretty much everything from the build and buy. So guys, here we are. I said I would give you a bit of a better tour in real life, in real time, because I am very proud of how this house turned out. So I have my sim over here that I've actually created for a video recently, so I'll link that for you down below. So the front of the house, I do like it. It seems that I am struggling a little bit with the front entrances. It's like I kind of overthink them and they don't turn out as grand as they want them to. But anyways, the main part of the story is right here. This gorgeous, stunning triangular window. I think I'm obsessed with this so much, to the point where if it is at all possible to have this in my real life house, I would just screenshot this and show it to an architect and be like, make this from The Sims in real life for me, please. So this is what the house looks like when you first pop in. So you've got your little platform stairs, which are an absolute pain in the hole to figure out. But anyway, and you have a broken ceiling. Yay. Oh god. So let's not look at that. Let's just look down. Let's look down at all these beautiful items. So when you first come in, you obviously see this grand spacious area that leads you to all of the bedrooms as well as the garage. Sorry, that's the garage, that's the toilet. I am using the new switches that came in with the update. I think that is so cool and so realistic. Then these are the two of your bedrooms, so it is nice and open plan. Then we go straight into here, which I think this would be the most gorgeous living space to have your Sims, you know, entertain their guests, or maybe have your nice little family dinner, or, you know, take a book and bring it over to the nook here. I just really love the way this turned out. I think it's so homely, so like lovely, and I wish I was there. So then I did add a garage door to this. There is no car, but just imagine maybe someone is away. But I like this kind of aesthetic. Oh god, it looks a bit horrible. But I like the idea of having a room with like all of your old stuff. So maybe like an old bassinet, or maybe one time they went skiing together. I like this idea for storytelling, to have a lot of clutter or maybe personal objects kind of in this room. I don't know, it just makes it like more realistic looking. Then we've got a bedroom over here. So this is obviously your main bedroom, and I was kind of inspired by this bed, which actually comes with the growing together pack. And then we've got your little children's bedroom, which this would have been my dream, to be honest with you, to have a room like this. I think it's really cute because whatever child lives here can see its little play area outside and the little bees. I don't know, I just really like the way that this room and this part of the house turned out. I think it is really sweet. And then the last thing we want to look at is this bathroom, which this is what I was talking about. Bathrooms, like in real life, this would be considered normal, but because it's The Sims, it feels really like cluttered, and I feel like my Sims won't actually be able to access this toilet and then wash their hands. But this is very normal, I think, for a bathroom. So I don't know, I just left it really small, but it's still, I think it's still functional. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed this build. It is going to be up in the gallery if you are interested in downloading it. There is no custom content, so you should be able to just pop it into your game if you do like it. Please let me know down in the comments if you do like it. I would love to hear your feedback, and if you do have any advice on building, please send it my way, because I need it, and I'm always learning how to build and how to be a better builder. And then maybe one day I'll be just as good as James Turner in Deligracy, and I will be the best YouTuber in the world. As per usual, don't forget to subscribe if you have enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!